All right, so I thought I would make another video about living in North Carolina because I made a video a while ago. That was like the first month I was living here. I didn't really know a lot about Raleigh, North Carolina. You might be going to a different place or considering a different place here in North Carolina, but this video will be unedited. I just want to make it short and sweet and tell you about some of the things that I noticed that are a huge difference from down here to up north. I was in Massachusetts, so you might be in New York because there are a lot of people moving here from New York, New Jersey. And one of the first things that is very noticeable is the price of houses. If you're in New York, Massachusetts, or up north, it's going to be a lot more expensive to buy a house. And houses are pretty old up north. Um, you can buy a new house here for half of the price you would buy an old house in Massachusetts. So that's a big difference. Now, price of groceries and gas. So groceries are going to be a little bit cheaper. I would say maybe 10% cheaper than what it is up north. But gas is pretty much the same. It's going to be very, very similar. I'm just thinking about Massachusetts right now. You might be in Vermont watching this video or New Hampshire. Um, and so those are the positive sides. Another thing that I really noticed and that I love about North Carolina is that people are so friendly comparing to what they're up north. I'm not saying everybody is an a-hole, in Massachusetts, but I'm saying that people here just treat you nicer. They're more relaxed, easygoing, and maybe that has to do with the weather. I've spent the whole winter here, and we got three snowfalls here in North Carolina, which is pretty unusual because people are saying, "Oh, we haven't had snow in like 3 years." So if you love snow, maybe if you're here, you can drive up to Virginia. They usually get snow there. That's what my wife and I did when the first snowfall came, and it was a lot of fun. The nice thing about Raleigh is that you're about 3 hours away from the mountains, like Asheville, and there's so many beautiful things for you to see in the western part of North Carolina. But also, you're about 2 hours away from the beach. And they have the Outer Banks here, which I haven't been to yet, but I've heard it's really nice. I've been to Wilmington. It was really nice. The water was very clean, and the beach was nice. They had a pier and everything, and the water is really nice, not cold at all. Especially comparing to beaches in Massachusetts. The only thing here that is negative comparing to up north are the bugs. There are so many bugs here, you would not believe it. And then there are a few other things. I mean, last week my wife saw a lizard on our backyard. And so, I mean, these little lizards are probably out there eating bugs, so we don't really do anything to keep them out. And there are snakes here too. That's what people have been saying. I haven't really seen any snake so far, and I've been going out fishing and stuff. Um, One thing, I mean, I haven't really spent the whole summer here yet, but I'm going to tell you right now that this place is humid. I know people say, oh, yeah, Florida is very humid. I've been to Florida a few times, um, but this place feels even more humid. It's raining right now, but this morning was just cloudy, but you went outside and it was just, you can feel it. It's so humid. So if you don't like that, then I don't think you would like North Carolina. But if you're okay with it, then the winter makes up for that because winter here is very mild. um, I would say December, January are very cold, maybe February, but that's it. November is really nice, October is really nice, Even like December, some people say, it's in the 60s in December. So, so those are the main differences there. I think downtown Raleigh is not very exciting. So if you're a city person, if you like to go out, there are a few places you can go to in Raleigh, but I've heard from other people too. I thought it was just me, but people say that Raleigh is pretty boring, and I kind of agree with that. So if you're coming here to be in the city and you think you're going to have a lot of fun there, don't do that. Okay, so you might as well just go to Charlotte, which is 3 hours away from Raleigh. Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's my experience so far. I am definitely enjoying more North Carolina now than I was in my first 2 months here. I just wanted to go back to Massachusetts, but now it's kind of like the opposite. So if you're thinking about moving here, just consider those. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and make sure you subscribe to this channel so I can post more videos like this, so you're informed about North Carolina. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching this. Bye.